Do you hear me? Easy. Easy now. Good job. What? Is it you, Yanase? Where are you? I'm sorry. Are you hurt? I was so anxious. We must not let them catch us. I'm all right. I'm good. How did you... I am talking to you through the water. Please hurry up and get back on me. You've turned into a striped horse too? Or is this your arcane skill? I am not a striped horse, madam. I'm a Lushu. Both of them are arcane creatures, but not the same kind. And yes, that's my arcane skill. I can show images and a few sounds through water. I cast it once when we passed by the swamp in Tula, remember? What about the Lushu? What are they? Did Getien take you away and turn you into this? The rain is making too much noise. I can't hear you or the surroundings. Get on my back! I'm not sure how far they are from us. I don't hear any footsteps from grown men. Come here, child. Help me up. Thank you. So, what happened? The situation is getting trickier and trickier. We made a mistake. Getien didn't turn me into a horse. On the contrary, he saved my life. Then who was it? Who did this to you? You didn't drink any water last night, did you? But I did. Quite a lot. After you went into the room, Junangsi and I had a chat downstairs, and she gave me the water. This is the difference. Getien said her arcane skill was cast through liquids like water and liquor. My poor child. I went upstairs after the chat. You must have been too tired to notice me at the time. I stayed in the room but couldn't sleep at all, so I went downstairs again. That was when I heard someone singing. That song. I'd never heard it before, and I had no idea what the lyrics were about. All I remember is that the melody was soft and a bit unusual. Then I found that someone was a group of wooden dolls. They were small and would melt when they touched liquor. And there were horses in the yard, also humming the melody. They had red manes and red tails, just like what I look like now. I didn't know they were loose shoes until now. Their stripes glowed under the moon. But didn't you have a closer look at the Lushua last night?
I had no time to see it clearly, to be honest. Anyway, that chat I had with Junangzi was quite good. Everything felt so comforting at the time, so I don't understand.
Then, why are you different from the animals turned from Mr. Durian and the others? You told me they only have stripes on them, right?
Yes, I have an assumption about that, but I can't verify it now.
What is it?
Remember the river our team found? Perhaps that was the lower course of the main river, and it included Junang's arcane power because the stream across her yard is near one of its branches. The running water might have diluted the arcane power in there. Usually, a stream of running water is like an independent settlement. It rejects outsiders by nature. Even I have been rejected more than once. The striped horses our teammates turned into could be an accident caused by an incomplete arcane skill.
Those other striped horses in the Jitsu, are they too...
Perhaps Junangzi had no idea at all that she somehow leaked her arcane skill into the river. As for the water I had, she must have made it on purpose.
Then, how did Götien get involved in all this?
Last night, after he saved me from the wooden dolls, the rain has stopped. We need to find shelter, madam.
No, child. I don't see why he had to take you away. What if I was there with you?
All I know is he was there to take us out of the danger. And he's injured now. When we confronted the people at the Jessi, he didn't fight back at all. I think he didn't hurt them for a reason. If he really meant to help us, we must go save him.
Child. All of a sudden you seem to trust this creature entirely. Did he do anything else for you? Based on what we know, Götien, Li Zhong, and Jie Nengze, they all seem strange.
Please trust me, madam. I used to think this way too. Maybe he's fooling us with a fake rescue. But he's not. He even showed me his arcane skill to win my trust. Yes, he read my bones. Can you imagine that? He gained information by reading my bones. And then he actually told me something I didn't even know about myself.
Let me go! Where are you taking me? You...
If I let go, you will fall, and death will be your end. Hold your life dear. You are a lot more vulnerable than you can imagine.
Quit threatening me! It's a river down there!
Yes, but you don't know how shallow it is. Even a lantern can't float on it. It's dying, unlike the other branches you saw outside the city.
So what? Does that explain why you captured me? Fine. The river is dying. I'm held by a birdman in mid-air. I'll fall and die if I struggle. There's nothing I can do.
Yes. It's a rare wisdom for a girl of your age to know her limits. But I'm not a birdman. I'm a Yao. My name is Ge Tian.
You can use arcane skills. You're an arcanist.
If you say so, then it is so. We have gone for miles. I'll leave you here. Beyond the ford, you will see the step.
I don't understand. What on earth is your purpose? Why did you turn humans into horses? I believe you can commit much worse crimes if you want to. Are you doing it for fun?
The more you ask, the more mistakes you make.
There is no such thing as a wrong question.
I will answer one of the questions regarding why I turn people into horses. The answer is I didn't do it. Neither did I have that intention.
Interesting. Who did it then?
The lady owner of the tavern.
Junangzi?
Precisely.
If that's the case, why did you leave Madame Besmertz there alone? Do you really think I would buy your nonsense after I saw you take my teammates away?
You saw the horse in the yard with the red tail and red mane, did you not?
Yes, I saw.
It's not a horse, it's a lushu. Or at least it looks like one.
Lushu. I have never heard of it before. It sounds like an arcane creature native to the east.
It is a lushu, and also Jiunyangzi herself.
What? That thing is Junangzi?
What you saw tonight was not real lushu. Those horses merely resembled half of them. I speak of the fact that Jiunyangzi might be a lushu, a kind of yao, or as you would put it, an arcane creature.
Your words sound even more complicated than those in the city. Is it because you are also an arcane creature, like the Lushu? Or you have a thing only the pure-blooded can understand?
We're nothing alike. Lushus are xiangruis, born with red manes and white faces, covered with tiger's markings. In the books, Lushus are capable of casting arcane skill named the Shape of Will. It could be the same skill that Jiunyangzi uses to turn others into Lushus. Do you understand?
Yes, I'll try.
The Shape of Will is a dangerous and secret skill. As written in the books, the Lushus use it to transform blood into fire and stone into gold.
So, it's like alchemy.
I'm unfamiliar with what you said, but Jiunyangzi's power seems to be restricted. She cannot fully transform into a Lushu like a Yao could, nor does she possess great power. She's closer to a half Yao. Unlike other Lushus, she requires a certain medium to cast her skill, the Shape of Will. This is also why people did not recognize her. She's harder to identify.
Chuneng Sui. Half Yao. Is that another name for the mixed blood? Anyway, even if you're telling the truth, how did you know that?
It is within my bloodline. Like you find your direction through the water, I read people through their bones.
How did you know my... Wait, you mean you can read people through their bones? That makes no sense. What can one's physical condition tell you?
Many stories, many sounds, even if I was never there with them. Such as you, the markings on your bones resemble an open net, yet it captures nothing. You are away from the waterless land where you once lived. And to this day you are still wandering.
What?
You will travel far many times in life and turn homeward, like the migratory birds, until you find your lake.
What on earth are you talking about?
Have I mistaken anything? I should hope not. Forgive me. I have long since stopped reading others' bones and put them into words. Perhaps I did not tell it in the most precise way, but it should be generally accurate.
All right, stop. I need some time to digest your words.
Careful.
These things again! They already attacked me once in the street. Ugh! These stupid birds! This one is shining bright! Get out of my way! Out!
My duty lies with you. The moment of silence.
Nearly made the...
The moment of utterance.
Another jar?
Learn from silence.
Uh-huh. It's wrong! It's wrong!
The moment of silence.
It's nearly made this year.
Learn from silence.
I remember it's called...
Have you drunk the liquor? Offered by 九娘子?
No, but I had the water from her. Why?
These 竹叶 might be attracted here by the scent of liquor. They feed on the flowers of 竹叶, which can be used to make liquor and smell of leaves. They could be here because they smelled the liquor. But you only had water. What else could attract them?
If they were attracted by the scent of liquor, I think it was the wooden doll's fault. They soaked themselves in the liquor before they attacked me. I might have gotten their scent during the battle.
The scent of liquor stands is not strong enough to attract them here. It would have taken a proper consumption of liquor for them to notice. I worry that liquor is the medium for her transformation skill, but that is only my speculation. if the water you drank also exerts the same effect on you. What? You... How so?
Find anything?
Someone was here. Seems like a horse with a female, tall and thin.
Not a horse, but a foal. Look carefully. The footsteps are smaller and shallower than a horse's. Where are the end of the tracks?
The river beach ahead. The track stopped 3 meters away. We couldn't tell where they went.
That can't be.
It rained a couple of times. The rain could have washed away the footprints.
If that's the case, there shouldn't be other tracks here. Huh. Like this. A bird's claw marks at the edge of the rotten wood. It was a bird of prey, and judging from the size and the sharpness, it's quite strong.
It's true. Hey, I found another 2 sets of footprints. They're shallow and narrow, possibly from the same person, a young woman.
The wood lies on the ground near the river. It's not a good spot for birds of prey to roost on. What stopped here was something even bigger. A young woman met a huge bird of prey here, yet there is no bloodstain at all. Perhaps the truth behind the foreign merchant's disappearance is different from the Featherman's statement. We need to go back to the Jitsu.
Too late. So it seems her tea can also transform people. I must report this to the authorities. Stay here.
No, you must not leave.
You can speak through the water.
You know what my arcane skill can do, but I can't maintain it for long. I spend too much energy fighting the Juliers.
I must take leave.
Where are you going? You need to save Madame Besmet. Please, I'm begging you. Please save her. She can't see, and she's still alone in the tavern. She must be in great danger now.
I have thought about it, given that my wand was also left in that tavern. But should I return, Zhongyang's might be alerted. I sense kindness in that girl. She hasn't done anything evil except for turning people into lushus. Your friend should be safe with her for the moment. The more urgent matter is to spread the word before she further repeats her mistake. I must go find someone to handle this properly.
Please, take me with you! They believe you are the one behind the missing persons case now. You'll be turning yourself in if you go alone.
I see. The world outside the mountains is indeed not meant for me to step into.
But you are already involved. Besides, we gave Eugene a drawing of you when I was not clear of the truth.
No matter. I will reason with him.
Even so, you will need me there. Look at my arcane skill. It will be the best proof, right? So they will know that Junang Se is the real culprit who turned the people into horses. I mean, Lushus.
If that really needed.
You need to know that you are a suspect. Even though I know you are innocent, you need something absolutely persuasive to prove it. All in all, you must take me with you. My arcane skill will vindicate you.
This place looks so different than it does in the daytime. It's so quiet and empty, as if it's waiting for us.
It's nighttime now. They have lit the braziers. There is cloth of different colors around them. Remember our New Year's? We put up tar barrels and made festive fires. There were also decorations on the houses.
Yes, I remember that. Perhaps people here also stay with their families at this time of year, like we do on New Year's Eve. A heartwarming custom.
Yeah.
Shush, quiet.
The guards here are more reliable than ours in the Empire. At least they don't get drunk on New Year's Eve. Madam, we are close to the Jisse.
We didn't prepare anything other than these bottles. Don't cast any skills for now. You need to rest. We don't know what's ahead of us. Hold on. I heard something. Staggering footsteps, almost limping. Sounds like this person just tripped and fell. Or drunk.
Chunangse? What is she doing here?
Why? Why? No answers for me. How long do I have to wait before I...
What is she saying? I don't understand at all. Madam, what about him?
Shh.
Is this a mistake?
Oh, she dropped something and left.
Where did she go?
I don't know if she's going to the tavern, but she has left the port. That's for sure. We should go find out what she dropped.
It is a wooden chip. Rough surface and some carvings on it. Is this an inscribed text?
Maybe. Please hold it. I'll check the other side. Starting from the round end, there is a person, I guess, at the top. Then there is another person holding a bowl in the middle.
A person holding a bowl in the middle, and then?
Then there is a striped horse at the bottom. What does it mean?
A striped horse. Getian once said that Lu Shuo has a red mane and the markings of a tiger.
You mean this is a Lu Shu? But it has no colors. Even if it is a Lu Shu, why was she crying? From my perspective, Junansi is not a bad person. I think she did all these things for a reason. Some kind of burden only known to herself.
Burden?
I'm only guessing. Since we didn't catch her words clearly, there is no conclusion, madam.
Well, there's no easy answer to any question here. We should meet with Mr. Getian before making any further arrangements.
Sure.
Stop here. I hear... Mr. Getian?
It's you.
Mr. Getian!
Why are you here?
Did they let you go? Have you seen Zhe Nangze? She was on the street just now.
Whatever speculation you're making, I am leaving.
Leaving? Are you going after her?
No, I was not meant to be here in the first place. It's only natural that I should return to the mountain.
Return? But we're not done with Zheneng-Su yet. Yenisei and the others are still in the shape of Lushu. She was turned into a Lushu in front of you. Are you going to just let her be?
She has told you everything.
Yes, she did. Now you're the only one who can persuade others to go after Zheneng-Su. We are foreigners here. People won't listen to us.
I am left with no other options. Today, at the Zhici, none of us would have gotten away if I hadn't surrendered. They will only see me as a greater threat if I insist on raising doubts about her. They have known her for a long time, but know nothing about me. My words have no greater effect than yours, for I'm also a foreigner here.
Still, you're going to just give it all up before exhausting every possible way to end this?
You need not prick my pride. Getians and Miemengs are never meant to get involved in this. There are people coming. You...
I knew it. You two are in it together. The merchant identity was only an excuse you made up to enter the city. Isn't that so?
No, please listen to me.
The stories you told Li Jung made no sense at all. How dare you come back like you did nothing, and break into the jail?
You go first.
Mr. Getian!
Lushus are fleet-footed creatures. Get on her back and leave. I'll join you shortly. Go!
Don't you run! Catch them!
My duty lies with you. The moment of silence.
It's newly made this year.
Learn from silence.
Uh-huh. There they are. It could be found. Another. It's newly made this year. And a boy. Got you. Let's get it over quick! There they are! Another jar? It's newly made this year!
Using troops?
It's been quite a while. Is he?
Have faith in him, child. He is able to defend himself, since he managed to escape without others' help. I believe he is not aggressive. He left his wand behind when he tried to save you.
Madam!
You're here. You seem fine. Do you still intend to leave? Or have you changed your mind?
No. I'm here for one last thing. When I was imprisoned in Zhici, I heard that Jiunyangzi would hold a banquet at the tavern tonight, and the Fa Cao was also invited. I'll take the opportunity and get those half-Lushus out of there.
Please wait a second, sir.
Yes?
We're not going anywhere. We must release them from the arcane skill and bring them back.
If you don't flee tonight, I'm afraid there will be no better chance for you to leave. Though her true intention is beyond my speculation, I fear the consequences of her action will be severe.
You know full well the consequences.
Certainly.
But you won't help us stop her.
That is not my problem to address. I have done my part.
Then why did you help us get rid of the soldiers and offered to help again?
It doesn't suggest my further involvement in this matter.
You are contradicting your own words, sir.
Very well. I'll put it differently. Look at the street. It is empty tonight. There was a time when people sent lanterns down the river on New Year's Eve. Even the simplest lantern would glow like the moon on the water. Those lanterns, carrying people's wishes, floated down the river. The further they went, the more wishes were granted. Some would cast arcane skills on their lanterns to keep them from getting wet. But most of the lanterns still disappeared in the depths of the mountains or at the waterfalls. I used to look down at the city from the mountaintop, watching those lanterns float down the streams and merge into a light belt in the dark. They were more brilliant and vibrant than the bonfires that were lit up all night in this city.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you mean. Time is against us.
Now the river has dried up, and the water no longer has vitality. Rainfall is getting scarce, accelerating the dying process. What was given does not compensate for what was lost, so people no longer show up by the river and send their wishes at night. And I have lost my opportunity to watch the light belt. Even so, to this day, I haven't fully understood why I was impelled to leave the mountain. I once thought I couldn't bear the sight of those humans being turned into other creatures.
And now you think it's no longer worth the effort to put things back in order?
Yes. You people are no more than passengers in my life, drifting past me like those lanterns in the river. What's more, what is my purpose here, if the gods of Sheti they serve don't intend to intervene. The lights in the river are gone, and there will be no more in the future. What is she doing? Even shallow water could also be dangerous.
Trust her. She knows what she's doing.
What is this?
There are river lanterns. Yes? I can't see them, but I can feel the light. Are you appreciating them with your own eyes?
I don't.
Mr. Getian, the fact is, you've seen too many people and grown attached to too many things since you left the mountain. They float in your mind, glistening like the river lanterns. And you're saddened by the idea that they will be gone one day, like the lanterns drifting away from your sight. But have you thought that those bright, agile and hope-rising flakes of light would gleam once again? The path of destiny is not always a dead end. It's too soon to give up, Mr. Getian. Here. It is your wand. Put it away, and please give this another thought.
Oh, 九娘子, you are welcoming us at the door this year.
Because Li Zheng said... Oh, welcome guys! You're all here!
What's going on? You seem absent-minded. Here, 竹叶 flower seeds. I know this is the only flower you would use to make liquor. And here are 2 festoons with auspicious deer patterns. Not a fancy kind, but I made the pattern myself. Put it on the wall if you want. It will look as lovely as the horse paper cutouts you gave me last year.
Oh dear, this is too much. I'll hang them up right away. Thank you so much.
Oh, don't worry. To be honest, I didn't see that you would be welcoming us at the door. I thought I could sneak in and empty the jars before you showed up.
One, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8, 9. Huh?
Everyone is here.
I'm not sure about that. I haven't counted them up yet.
That might be Fa Cao. His family is here, without him.
Is he still patrolling? This late? Is he still looking for the foreign ladies?
Perhaps. But it is not polite to keep other guests waiting.
I see. Then, let's start the party first. I'll save him his liquor.
All right, everyone! The hostess has a toast to make. Please pay attention.
Thank you. Everyone here knows that I can't read and can't say some sweet words like toasting.
Just say whatever you want.
Don't interrupt her, you imbecile. Oh, alright. Well, where was I?
A toast.
Right, a toast. But I can't do it myself, so I copied a line from the book at the place where I work now. I like how it sounds. I bid thee all to drink and be merry. Do not stay thy hand from thine cup. Hope I didn't pronounce it wrong. It means people should drink and drink more, so you shouldn't say no to it.
Is that so?
Well, whatever. Anyhow. Bottoms up and fill your cups. Cheers!
Cheers!
You've always been nice and warm to me since I came here. I can't do anything in return but host this feast. Hope you enjoy the liquor and the dinner. I wish you a peaceful New Year's Eve. May all of your wishes come true in the coming 朔日. Li Zheng, do you have anything else to say?
A peaceful New Year's Eve would be enough.
Peaceful New Year's Eve! Peaceful New Year's Eve!
Peaceful New Year's Eve.
You did a good job with the toast, Zhou Liangzi. Looks like you've learned something from those love poems. You must have read them unconsciously after you stuck them on the wall. Oh, please. That custom is no longer popular in our neighborhood. I'd rather transfer the poem onto a kerchief and make a purse out of it, just like Zhou Liangzi did. It draws so much attention on the street.
Actually, I still can't read what they write on the purse, but the characters seem beautiful.
What about the one you recited during the toast? You sounded really fluent. Who taught that to you?
Oh, that's from the former Zhili, the one who went back to her hometown. She taught me that.
Speaking of her, is she going to come back?
I didn't know any better, but by now, she should be at home, having New Year's Eve dinner.
Did you hear from her? If she doesn't come back, you will have to work as the official Zhili. Who will take care of the tavern by then? The tavern has never had a reliable owner before you. It would have still been run down if you hadn't taken over it.
Zhou Liangzi is kind and warm-hearted. Such a girl of integrity can perform well in both running a tavern and being a Zhili.
You have a high regard for her, Li Zhen. Are you telling the truth or showing partiality?
The truth, of course. What she said in the Jersey a few hours ago is still vivid in my mind. I once again realized that it's never too late to learn.
No. I'm not as good as you say.
What did she say?
Things like, one can remove the footsteps, but not the path one walketh on. Act not against the nature of thy flesh, for through it all things were made. She made it sound easy.
Really?
Absolutely. She is indeed illiterate, but she keeps learning and interprets the classic sayings in her own way. Even if there were other scholars, they would be convinced by her powerful speech. Sadly, the one she confronted was not a human, but a Yao.
Confronted a Yao in the 直词? Was that the Featherman?
She thought the Featherman was Shangre and asked him some questions.
You actually asked him questions? He could have turned you into another striped horse.
I didn't think of that back then. This is the first time I've ever been so close to a Yao. He looks so similar to the ones in the books, so I...
九娘子, where are you?
What happened?
What is...
Where is Xiu Nyangzi?
Here! I'm here! What's happening?
Turns out those foreign ladies have been in league with Gu Tian the whole time. They helped him break out of jail and hid themselves in the wild with their arcane skills. I'm sure it will rain again soon, and it will be dangerous to stay in the wild. By then, they will come to you. Because you are the Featherman's target.
What? Zhu Nyangzi, you... You must leave here. You can't stay in the tavern.
But it's my tavern. Why am I leaving my own place?
You are in danger. Since Gu Tian was able to break out of jail, he will for sure be able to break into the jutsu. For your safety, I will have my soldiers escort you to the government office. That's the only safe place now.
No, I'm not leaving. He is neither a Xiangrui nor a strong Yao. Why are we afraid of him?
Watch out!
She's right. You need not fear me. This lady honor of the tavern is the bigger concern here.
Formation 1! I knew you would come for her. Where are your accomplices? Are you the vanguard of the team?
Zhou Nyangzi, it's not too late for you to stop. No more turning people into a Lushu. Too many people have gone missing because of you.
Turn people into a Lushu? But the wanted poster says those are striped horses.
What is he talking about? What are you talking about? You know nothing about Lushus. Besides, what do I have to do with the missing people?
He's talking nonsense, right, Zhu Nyangzi?
Save the talk. Catch him first.
There they are.
The moment of silence.
It's newly made this year.
Benefit from reading.
Oh, there's a bubble. Let's get it over quick. Got you.
Victory secure. I should excuse myself.
Surrender, and dispel your arcane skill. Turn the victims back to who they were. We will put an end to it before the Shuozhu.
But I don't possess the power to transform people from one shape to another, and thus cannot turn them back. You're asking the wrong one.
Why do you have to blame this on me? I've never met those missing people, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Is this because... Did you have a grudge against me or something?
Nothing of that sort. I'm here only to prevent an unwanted escalation. I could have just walked away, and there's nothing you can do. I could have gone to other mountains, and life would have continued as it has always been. But for those who have been turned into half-Lushus, no one can get them out of this trouble.
Been turned into half-Lushus? Are you saying that the animals in my backyard and those in the Jitsu... Are they all the missing people? But I thought they were just Lushus. The first time I saw them, it was clear that we were alike. We're just some... half-divine beasts. So they must not be humans. I've done nothing to transform them. I'm just taking good care of them so that they can tell me where they're from, and if they can, take me home.
The Niuyang Mountain shelters the beasts. The beasts have white heads, red tails, the bodies of horses, and the markings of tigers. When they neigh, the sound becomes music. The name is Lushu. The striped horses you keep in the yard are half Lushus. They look like what's told in the tales, and they cry like humming songs in the moonlight. And the wooden dolls infuse your arcane skill, the shape of will, into the liquor, which turns people into Lushus or half Lushu. As for the dolls, they were once soaked in the water of Peiling River, were they not?
The stream runs through the backyard. No. No way. They went there just for fun, or a bath. They should not...
What? Who let it in? Catch it!
Wait!
It's you!
The markings of a tiger and a red mane. Exactly what the Featherman said. But its reflection is a woman?
Oh my, the reflection. Is that the foreign lady from the street earlier?
You are a Lushu. You're a real Lushu now. This is what a Lushu should be. But why are you still here?
I don't see what you mean, Miss Junangsi.
Oh, you're hurt. And you shouldn't be here. It's not right. I thought you were able to recognize your teammates and had already left here.
Wait, what? Oshimon. I get it. Junangsi, you turned me into a Lushu because you thought that would help me find my teammates, didn't you? Last night, you said you would help me, so this is how you... But I was not asking for help. I was only being emotional, or pouring out my troubles. Anyway, I was not asking for anything from you. From the talk, I could feel the sincerity from the bottom of your heart. It was too real to be fake. I understand you were trying to help, and that was enough.
But I don't understand. The Taoist said, the one who can protect and benefit the people shall be a Xiangrui. If you can, but you don't, that would be wrong. I've done a terrible job. I'm not that majestic, nor do I look like any Xiangruis in the book. I can't even turn into a real Lushu. How is that enough?
Jiunyangzi, I think you need to tell us everything. Have you ever transformed people into Lushus? Answer us!
I swear that I was trying to help. To help everyone get what they want. Just like the former Zhili. She wanted to go back to her hometown, so I offered her a drink and sent her back.
Junyangzi, do you understand what you are saying?
I understand every word I say.
Jiunyangzi, what have you done?
You should have asked this a lot earlier.
What did you do to the Zhili?
She came to my tavern and complained that you didn't understand her at all, and that she was considering going back to her hometown. but it seemed far away from Pei City. She looked sad and tired and didn't know what to do.
So you...
I must grant her wish, mustn't I? The Taoist said a Lushu can easily go 1,000 miles within a day. If they start running, go faster, that will be over 10,000 miles. If that's how I can help her, I should definitely do that.
You...
Just like now. If the Peiling River dries out, you have nowhere to go. Just turn into Lushus, and then you won't suffer. Lushus can go anywhere they want. To the north, to the south, wherever they want. I can grant your wish differently, even if I can't recover the river from drought. I was thinking, going away freely might be a good choice. But in the end, what I'm doing is wrong?
You...
But if not by doing this, then what else can I do?
Junangsi, remember what you said to me last night? Liquor has many different names, but they're still liquor. You can put on many different clothes, but you will still be the same Junangsi. Likewise, whether you turn me into a horse, a donkey, or a Lushu, I will still be the same Yenisei. You don't have to force yourself to become the people's Zhangrei. I think it's only an unreachable symbol. What matters is that the Junangsi I know would do whatever she could to help others. That's just what the Zhangrei does, as far as I know. Even though some results turned out to be not so satisfying, your sincerity is as valuable as the Zhangrei itself. So now, you just need to turn us all back.
Yes. So turn back, where no path lies before you. It's never too late to return.
I will do my best. All right, you can talk now. It's okay. What?
These handicrafts are able to talk? How could you be manipulated by them, Jiunangzi?
No, you're getting it wrong. Don't save me. Li-Zheng, I'm not manipulated. They're just wood. Well, they're indeed my friends. No, that's not for now. They just talk like that. That's not what they mean.
This shall be the last time I put my trust in you. Ask them how to transform people back. But if you can't,
You heard him. Now, Please tell me how to turn them back into humans, will you? If it requires liquor, I'll get it for you.
Wait, no way. Winston, no turning back. The white-haired Taoist, the yellow drawing on forehead. You forgot.
The Taoist? I didn't forget anything. And you... I see. You must be messing with me because I treated you badly this morning. This is your revenge, right? It's not the time for it. I really need you to...
No way.
No, there must be a way. I must be able to dispel my own craft.
You must come to the jutsu with me, Junyangzu. We'll see what we can do.
I'm sorry, but I must fix it. I can fix it. This is all because of me. I need to... I will think carefully. Think of what I did before. I can do it. I can do it without them.
Moment of silence.
Newly made this year. Another jar?
Benefit from reading.
You don't want to miss it.
The crimson red manifests.
There they are.
And the sign stands for wind and thunder. The latter does not belong to the 5 elements, so it is our chance to break the ritual.
Sir, if you notice anything, please instruct us.
The southeast will be the weak spot of the sign-colored wooden creature.
What southeast? Please make it clearer to us. We're running out of time.
Facing the south and seeing the moon rise to the southeast, one may find a position of cover. I see the fire appears along, so the ritual has a flaw. Move with me. Is this? Careful. It is performing some kind of ritual. But we are getting too close. I need a full view of it.
What are you doing? You can't just...
I sense danger. 九娘子, stop the dolls immediately if you still have senses.
I can't. What? Stop pulling, you said. My wooden dolls will never hurt anyone. Just like me.
The moments of utterance. The moments of silence. Learn from silence.
Oh, it's a bubble. Oh, it's a bubble.
Until the torch is lit.
An eye for an eye. A tooth for a
Really made
tooth.
it here. It could be fun.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood. The law is above all else.
Let's get it over quick. Got you. It could be fun. Another jar? Intercept and avoid. Time to check my calculation. Enjoy! Coming!
The moments of utterance.
The final demonstration. I'll fill the cup for you.
Until the torch is lit.
The law is above all else.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
Resistance is futile. Resistance is futile.
The moment of silence.
It could be something in there.
Benefit from reading.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Mommy, I'm sorry.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
The dolls are no longer moving, are they? I heard no noise.
They are. No more dolls or rituals. It's over. But you're with you. Wake up, Teresa.
I heard something. They didn't say goodbye and they left me, right? Yeah, right. Like always. I remember it's called... Seems what they said is true. I can't do it. I just want everything to be back to normal. Is that too much?
There should have been ways to undo it. But now, even I am confounded. Your pain is real, then...
You said you can't do it. Not that you don't want to, right? The arcane skill with conditions cannot be taken back once it is cast. Just like the irretrievable curses and vows in Siberian shamanism.
I can see some markings on this girl's skull, like an unknown seal. I've been speculating about what caused limitation of her power. This may be the reason why she's in pain. A seal powerful enough to change one's marking on the bones is not to be easily broken.
Skull? I don't know what you're talking about. I can't. I can turn them into Lushus, but not the opposite way. Maybe I can't be a Xiangrui at all. I'm not qualified.
Alright. There's one more question that seems to be overlooked by us all. How many people have drunk Zhinengsi's liquor? In the merry festival spirit.
The Taoist told me that my mother was the 9th Lushu from the very beginning of time. Great, though distant. After all, except for the moment she turned from a human into a Yao when she was leaving, I don't quite remember her.
Your mother was the Xiangrui, the people's guardian.
What is a Xiangrui?
The spirit of auspiciousness, the great Yao who protects and benefits people, like your mother once did. But a Xiangrui is not supposed to have any personal feelings. She fell because of you, because of the personal feeling. Remember that.
What is a personal feeling?
It's something she shouldn't have had, for you, either. But you shall keep to the path she left.
What path? Is it like the dirt path we're walking on? Or the stone path around the house?
Neither. Stay in this city. Be their guardian. Be a Xiangrui. You shall understand when the day comes.
The Taoist brought me here and left me here. That's exactly what my mother, the former Xiang Rui, did to me as well. So I took departure as the price of living in the human world. Before I came to Pei City, the Taoist guaranteed me that be a Xiang Rui, and then you will understand her. How alluring was that? That's why I chose to stay here. At first, I couldn't stop thinking about what the Taoist said, but I had no idea how. Because I was never taught how by anyone. I didn't have any other choice, so I started to recall my mother by piecing together the scattered words and descriptions from books and legends to recall what a Xiang Rui is. I tried to be her, tried to replace her, just to meet her once again. If I got to meet her, I would ask her, what was on your mind? If only you could see me doing such a great job as a Xiang Rui, would you feel even the slightest twinge of guilt? For deserting me, for leaving me alone? Well, looks like I've neither truly understood her, nor a Xiang Rui.
Yangzi, are you really going to...
It's fine. I know there's no one who could jump over it. In order to stop me, Bei Zheng even told me some stories, and they were not very suitable for children. But I have to, because there's no other way. Only the divination. Well, you can't talk about 朔日 without the divination, right? Thank you for letting me go. You even brought me the clothes. But the Julie is not here. I'm not sure if I'm wearing it right. But it's okay. Even if it's wrong, it still looks new and colorful. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I'm leaving, then.
Perhaps we will find another way. You don't have to.
Mr. Getian, we are left with only one option, which is to stand here and pray for her, correct? Pray that the Ask and Acquire, or the divination, will answer us and give us what we want in a flash. But is it really possible?
I think not. We should go.
I heard today is a special day for the locals, known as Sui Jiao Chuan. Mr. Getien, what is Sui Jiao Chuan?
It comes from an Asian proverb. 百载难逢，岁朝春. It's the first day of a new year, and the first day of spring. Li Chun, the beginning of spring, corresponds to the lower trigram of Kan, in the direction of Gen. It is the season of life. A time when the weather is clear and young fills the air.
They are pleasing to the ears. But I don't know what to make of it when all these are put together.
Li Chun is one of the 24 solar terms. It signifies the beginning of spring. Sui Zhao Chun is how people would call it when the first day of the Du Shuo festival and the first day of spring happen to be the same day. It is a once-in-a-century good sign.
Indeed. It's also the first day of a new year. I like the coincidence.
Do you still find it equally pleasing if your teammates are not coming back?
Then I will take them home as they are now and see what I can do. I know the words are hidden behind your silence, but this is the best option for now. After all, as you just said, prayers are not enough to bring them back.
They could, for a time.
But that's only what happened in the past, as you just said. Good days only exist in our memories.
That was before the flood. The aftermath of that disaster lasted longer than I thought. I was so wrong to think it was over. It all began with the unstoppable flood. At first, it was just a few unusual tides that no one noticed. Then, the flood came, followed by the destruction of the bridge. The temple on the mountain thus lost its connection to its pilgrims. The prayers were no longer answered. I do not understand what caused all these things. My people left the mountain to help with the situation, but they never came back. And now, even this river beneath us is gone, just like the Yuan Temple, forever lost in the fog. It's useless. The god won't hear us, nor will it see us.
Please know that I don't mean to offend you with this question.
Please.
Can't you take those people to the other end of the bridge? If the condition of the divination is to go across the broken bridge.
Though we're both outsiders in this place, you are more naive than I am.
Huh?
One can only meet the condition by going over the bridge oneself.
even if the price is their life. You might think it's cruel, but what good would it do if people were easily given what they asked for, without paying a price? Wouldn't it make other suffering a joke? You don't believe me?
I'm trying to understand.
It's all the same. I can take you to the other side of the bridge. But you must not be disappointed if it ends up fruitless.
Pardon?
I can take you there.
Why? Why the change of mind?
Haven't I mentioned it before?
Mentioned what?
Your bones. Among all the others, you are the only one for whom I do not recognize the markings on your bones.
What is that supposed to mean?
Judging from the fact that you have unreadable bones, you are certainly neither a Yao nor a human. A Grumpkin? No.
Oh, I'm also an arcanist.
My instinct told me that I should flee to the end of the world the moment I saw you.
You did run away, along with my poor teammates, who were turned into Lushus.
I could not have imagined being around someone with unreadable bones. Turns out, it wasn't as strange as I thought it would be.
Not much difference, you mean? Like the people here believe that there's no difference between humans and arcanists, which makes me very surprised.
Based on the bones I've seen, they are different. It's just that.
Doesn't make a difference, right? We are the same when we desire something. I wasn't questioning you or the temple when I asked you about flying to the other side. I wasn't even questioning the strange condition of this arcane skill.
What do you mean?
I was running out of options, I guess. It was just some futile effort I made when I realized this was a dead end. But I have no idea how it got to this point.
Where are you going?
I have questions to ask.
Even if there are no answers?
Yes. I think it is the same for all these people. They keep asking, even though they hear no answers. It's okay. I know what you're going to say.
How are you going to do it? We don't have any wooden chips like that.
I will use my finger, mud, and water on the ground. You can ask too, whatever means you use.
What I want to know.
Child, what's your question? Say it if you like.
I think I will write it down. Going to carry out the fortune walk? They are carrying wooden chips in their mouths.
They're all here, right?
Yes. With the wooden chips. They are here for the divination. But the chips are empty.
They will have to ask in their minds.
What would you like me to do?
You can be their mouths, hands, and eyes. You can also do nothing. Just like the good sir waiting behind us.
I see. If they're here for the divination, I will help. Madam, after we go back,
you're wrong. It can hear us.
Who is that?
It was her. The noise I heard. It was Chen Se, right? It was an unusual disturbance when she jumped over the bridge.
That was 九娘子. Mr. Liu, did you see that?
Yes, that's her. That's really her. High heaven, she did it. She jumped over.
That...
That's right. It's Junangsi. I saw her turn into a Lushu. Madam, she turned into a real Lushu.
The people are back. And the river.
The river! The Pele River is rising! I can talk. My body's... What's happening?
Wait, my body is back? Junangsi, she jumped over the bridge. She jumped over, in the human form. She didn't fall. I'm not sure if I saw it clearly. I think for an instant, she turned into a real Lushu. Is this the power of the divination? The magic of Ask in the Choir? Oh wait, the people in the city have come back. So maybe...
What the... What's going on? Oh, my head hurts.
Mr. Quillick!
Oh dear. I had the strangest dream.
And Mr. Urian! Everyone! They are over there! Madam, let's go see them! Here! We are here!
It's indeed a rare occasion.
Previously, we were at...
陆蛇, the Xiangrui came to the human world to go through the God's test, but she repented.
Exactly. She had been troubled by the repentance until the New Year's Eve. That night, her tutor straightened her out, and she was very grateful. After that, she bid him goodbye and went to the broken bridge alone. However, ladies and gentlemen, the Shoru this year happened to be the beginning of spring. Such a coincidence happens only once every 100 years. On this particular day, the thunderstorm was raging and all the strangest things happened. The cliff was shrouded in confusing fog, and below was a bottomless abyss. No one had ever jumped over the bridge successfully. Yet, the Lu Shu decided to make an attempt for the sake of the people who believed in her. She was determined to retrieve the tortoiseshell divination.
That's not it. She used a wooden chip, not the tortoise shell.
this story for many times and still getting it wrong? You have to admit you're not young anymore.
Well, there's no such thing as a perfect story. Adaptations are always allowed, right? Please, pretend you didn't hear me and forget about it.
Give me a break. He's telling that story again? I thought he'd be done with it after last time. I even bought a ticket.
Last time? When? Last year? Did you sleep for a whole year?
I hear you, gentleman in blue.
Now he's listening.
You know, you are part of the story. Just like me.
Me? What do you mean?
Listen and you'll know. So, the Lu Shu jumped over the bridge, awakened the Yuan Temple, and revived the Peilin River. As a result, more and more people come to the Pei City at festivals. So I start telling stories again. As for you, the Lu Shu took over your tavern and turned you into her kind because you were an unscrupulous profiteer. You gave short weight to the people. That caused the decline of your business. Yet, you blamed it on the poor harvest. But I think the Lu Shu saved you from the plight. She ran the tavern for you, and you had a good sleep during that time. In a word, you did nothing good, but things ended up well for you.
What? No way! I want that too. If only somebody could finish my essay when I fall asleep.
Already writing a political essay at this age? You have a promising future, young man. But I think you should go home now and get some sleep. You need to rest well so you can continue with your studies tomorrow. After all, the essay matters much more than the story, right?
I have so many things to write about this time. Enough for me to write a travel note. What should I call it? Travel in the East? Journey to Pei City?
Neither of them sounds good. There are already too many travels and journeys. I think you are different from those authors, madam. So...
Indeed. Unlike others, the two of you have experienced it in its entirety.
What do you mean?
There was a beginning, and now here is an end. Forget not where you came from at the end. This is the entirety. Thus, happiness is found.
I'm sorry that I still don't understand your riddles.
That's no matter.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can we go? I really want to go home right away.
Ah, then we shall.
Please wait. There's one more thing.
Certainly. Please.
The questions you ask, have you had the answers?
I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
When Zhe Nengse jumped over the bridge, Yenisei saw a pattern being formed where I wrote my question. We didn't understand it. It didn't bother us either. Perhaps because there was no answer to my question.
A question is asked, and a divination is made. What you saw might be a hexagram, not the interpretation of it. Do you still remember what it looks like?
It changed a little, and ended up like this.
The hexagram of water and fire. I'd assume this belongs to an elderly person. What about yours? This is Xu, the hexagram of waiting, though I don't know what could be derived from it. The interpretation is simple. Above is water, the stranding dragon, advising patience. Below is uprightness, which means you will smooth away the obstacles.
Which means...
You will find your water. All you need to do is wait.
Yes, thank you. I didn't know that.
As for your hexagram, you have gone across the river. A decision has been made.
I see.
Turns out the divination doesn't help at all.
It does, if you believe in it.
No, I know what you mean. It is exactly how I expected it to be. Thank you, Mr. Gutian.
No need.
And what about you? Have you learned your answer?
It told me to let things be. Since I have left the mountain, I should follow what's inside my mind. I remember that at the end of the Peiling River, where the lanterns float, stands a great building. It might be real or illusional. I have seen it many times, yet I have never thought of going there.
There's nothing there.
I will go anyway.
Then... what about Junangsi? She jumped over the bridge. Is she never coming back?
Perhaps we will meet again, one day.
Let's make camp after we get out of the forest. What do you say?
I'm fine with it. How are you feeling, Mr. Jurian?
I'm fine with that.
them! The river!
What is it?
The compass is working! Great!
Nothing. Let's move. The compass is working, which means we can rely on the map again.
Oh, that's good. As for the book I'm going to write...
Yes? Have you decided the title?
Yes. I will call it... Notes on Shwaru.
Notes on Shore. Yes, that's the title. The title is actually not a good choice for a book on geographical discoveries. On one hand, there is no doubt that Shuaji is a difficult word for the target readers of this book. On the other hand, the word notes, in most cases, is used to describe the collections of informal essays. They usually record the daily talks of professional writers, and thus include a variety of ideas and inspirations. As a geographer, however, I don't possess enough knowledge of literature to write the real notes, nor does the assistant who takes dictations from me, unfortunately. Even so, we have decided to use these words for the title. Postscript. The title has also been included in the first draft we sent to the editors of Motherland Documentary and the Department of Publication Review. The next page is missing. Let me see. Oh, found it. June 4. Sunny. I never knew the journey back to Omsk would take so long. My assistant and I set off from Yekaterinburg last year, and we didn't arrive until now. In Omsk, we met the governor again. I left him some drafts of this book, in return for the help from the local Scientific Research Association. Those drafts have recorded the steppe ecosystem around the Om River in detail. For example, before we arrived in Omsk, we followed a herd of sheep across the river. The wool on their tails was apparently matted. I recorded this detail because the way they crossed the water was almost a miracle. It is known to all that sheep can be easily drowned because their thick wool holds them back in water. Yet, things seemed different for those sheep. They had been trained by the local herders and were able to cross the river swiftly, as if they were only several balls of cotton floating on the water.
When they came to the shore, I noticed that their hooves were in the shape of a round cake, with one slice missing. They climbed out of the water with their little cake hooves, shook themselves dry, and continued on to the next pasture, never hesitant to go forward, never looking back. Seeing all these, I hope I would be as determined as these sheep in my future journey. Today's article was an extract from a geographic manuscript from St. Pavlov Foundation Far East Branch, recorded by Yenisei. Next is the news broadcast.
Miss Radio?
Yes, I'm here.
What time is it now?
It's 4:15 p.m.
The nap went on a little longer than I thought.
Yes. How are you feeling?
I think I had a dream. Many animals were jumping over a broken bridge.
I read you a story which has zebras and sheep in it.
Zebras and sheep? I don't remember that.
Excuse me? Is Timekeeper in the room?
I am.
May I come in? There is something I need to confirm with you.
I'm sorry. Who's that?
It's me, Sonetto.
I might have taken too long a nap. Never mind. Please, come in.
Timekeeper, you don't look very well. Are you alright?
It's okay. I had a weird dream. What's going on?
Oh, it's a letter from the Foundation. A colleague from the Russian branch was transferred to the headquarters today. She has shown a strong willingness to perform long-term field missions. Thus, the headquarters intends to transfer her to the Timekeeper squad. Would you have a meeting with her? It is said that she is experienced in geographical exploration and survival in the wilderness. She could be a great helper.
Geographical exploration? What's her name?
Please hold on. Let me check her file here. And her name is... Yenisei.